Ayo, ayo, ayo. It's your boy and franchise, Euro Gang 747. And we back with this oldie but goodie Madden NFL 20. Gonna fuck around with the franchise mode real quick. As always, want to say thanks to anyone who checks out the live stream. To all my Euro Gang family, appreciate you rocking with me. To anyone new that comes into the channel, appreciate you as well. Anybody new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss when I go live. Me or family. You know, my partner in crime ain't with me today, but he's still gonna get his credits. None other than Ducky the Don, Chef Boyard Sauce. You dig me? Gonna enjoy this little Saturday night stream. You know, as always, you know, I gotta have the gas with me. You know, and if you're not down with 420, hey, you know, I just appreciate you just checking out the channel and stream anyway. For all my 420 people that check out the stream, make sure you light something up and rock with me. I'm gonna be giving out 3 $25 PSN gift cards when I hit 200 subs. I'm still a little ways away. I'm at like 115 now, but you know, keep them likes, keep them shares going. The more you share, the more people potentially see the stream and will subscribe. So, you know, the sooner we get there, the sooner you can be entered to win one of those PSN cards. I'm gonna give away 3 of them to 3 lucky people, and potentially some other merch along the lines down the line. But when I hit the 200 subs, that's a definite 3 $25 PSN cards to be given away. So stay tuned for that. All you gotta do, I made it simple, just subscribe to the channel. You know, like a video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel. Real simple, real easy. And I'm gonna pick 3 people at 200 subs. Big numbers.
Big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather.
And if you guys listen to hip hop, rap music, trap music, make sure you check out my peoples on Twitter at whoisprojectjt. And let me make sure I'm getting that down right. She's out of Philly, and she definitely stay with that heat. Okay, I did get that wrong. I'm glad I checked. Make sure you check out my people's JT on Twitter at whoisjtproject. That's at whoisjtproject. So WHOISJTPROJECT at whoisjtproject. She on Twitter and Instagram. So check her out.
Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God. Big numbers. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number. and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Like, chick really fell asleep like she was gonna stay here. Nah, you gotta go. You not staying here. Yeah, I don't want it to be a conflict. You not staying. Oh, let me sleep for like an hour and wake me up. You bullshitting. I'm gonna wake you up in 30 minutes.
This be the green light, go. Ties burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Potts, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a stop.
Alright, shit, boy. Get this game started. Skip training.
The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls and the instrumental. Are you ready?
Sit.
Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
All they playmakers is butt. You got a center, a free safety, and a wide receiver. And y'all gonna get torched.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play. And you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the final. Vocals we align, we'll move it all simultaneously.
Yo, these old school rats is whack as shit, boy. Yo. You know I do it away. Y'all know I like to do my color rush. Rocket fool.
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Beat flow. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets full? Close encounter of what kind?
I know it's over Madden, but the rap shot got on this show on his butt.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel? I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soul the chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me.
I know it is.
Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch a skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? How about it? Rep for your bro, where your post, department, your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My druidic code is chill.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. The beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good locker room to be in, too. Guys don't show up on game day hoping to win. They expect to win. And so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Now the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
I like Dwayne Allen when he came out of Clemson because I saw him as what we call a move tight end. In other words, you can deploy him anywhere. Yes, on the line of scrimmage like a traditional guy, but flex him out, split it.
You get $20, you can go so she can get her medicine. She gives you Thursday.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he
All right,
goes,
guys, hold on
like
1 second.
No, like they don't.
I don't need everybody on the stream in your business. I'm trying to mute it real quick.
Oh, I'm back.
Alright, guys, I'm back. Alright, I'm back, guys.
And the big fella stuffed out.
Oh, hey, Veronica, where you from?
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go again.
Let me know where you from and how you found the stream.
From the gun, it's Carr. Looks to
Broke
throw,
that up.
fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Free stuff.
Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26.
He wasn't going nowhere.
A good
Oh,
return
Florida?
there,
All right, cool, cool. Yeah, I ain't never been to Florida.
and it'll be Dolphin football.
I always
So
want to
here
take
the
a little
Dolphins
trip.
now
Well, I want to
getting
travel
set
to a
for
lot of
their
different places,
initial
but
possession. And a glance here
Florida
at the man
people.
calling the plays under center. Their 6'4" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
they might got me
I think
on
you're
that
right.
shit.
I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? And terrific offensive line.
If Buddy would have held this block, I was
Because
headed
you can run the ball
to the welfare
That
office.
just
No, I'm
opens
just playing.
things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take
Oh,
some of the
yeah,
pressure
you
off.
might have found it through my other streams and stuff.
Now on 1st down, break again.
They threw me for a couple yards.
Check
Well,
on
I'm
the
glad
numbers
you
for Kenyon
found the
Drake
stream.
last week.
Appreciate the
16
comments.
carries, 129
Definitely make sure you like
yards,
it
he
and
threw a touchdown
subscribe.
for good
I'm gonna be
measure.
giving away 3 $25 PSN cards
His
at
offensive
200
line,
subs.
they're meeting separately
So you could
because
probably
they
win one
want
of
that
them
rushing
things.
title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
2nd and 4.
Oh man, like first of all, that's pass interference. They like held me up and shit.
That time. And it's 3rd and 4.
You got 2 motherfuckers stuck. He can't get through
The
them.
Miami
Like, come
Dolphins
on,
starting
dog.
lineup now, and Kenyon Drake
They
you
on
gotta
the
watch.
bullshit.
He has the ability to affect the
Maybe
game in
I
so
might
many
just go for the
different ways.
touchdown.
In the return game, bringing it back himself. Also can be a gunner on the punt coverage.
Appreciate it.
He did that very well at Alabama.
Appreciate the subscribe. What games you be playing? I normally play this Madden, Call of Duty,
Give him 15
Cold War.
yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a
I got
first
Modern
down.
Warfare too, but I
Nice
really be
job
on
keeping
Cold
that
War
opening drive
and
alive. They're in plus territory, that part of the field
couple
where you
other
really
games.
want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them. And now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get
So
to
how's the
end
weather
zone,
where you at?
the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher. to
This
run those routes.
dickhead.
You still got a chance to actually run past people right now.
Like he almost made me fuck that play up. This asshole slips.
He's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Lucky it didn't register because I damn sure tapped the button to throw him the ball.
After you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And
damn, he ain't turned his head around, so he probably would have picked that one.
Kenny Stills, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I don't know if you shared the stream already, but if you didn't, definitely appreciate a share.
Drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Had to do something, and I'm right back with you. Okay, so you said Ghost Recon. Definitely playing new Ghost Recon. Motherland. I don't know if I heard of that one yet. If I did, I ain't see it probably.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
You bring it out, that's your way. Oh, you stupid motherfucker.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case.
You're supposed to catch that, bro.
What are they fighting for now?
Why you go out the way to knock it down? Nobody's going to catch us for all that. Why you
don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
But you know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact
what's Motherland about?
Jerome Baker right
I don't remember
the threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Open man, it's Allen.
Bro, how the fuck you not knock it down? You standing in the middle of the field, you just coming around looking dumb.
Well, sometimes our pregame
knock the fucking ball down, bro.
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called it
3rd and fucking 10. You let him convert.
He doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost
Come on, bro. Y'all gotta be quicker to pick that shit up. He wasn't even looking for it. Glitching ass Madden.
Ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through.
He should not have been hit that corner with that blitz like that.
And he'll work it across midfield inside.
That's just because I'm bullshitting with him.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders have
I got
first
something
down
for
as
you.
well.
I got something right
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami
right
territory.
for you, bitch
At the
ass.
43. To throw, it's Carr. Wright's got it. And he'll be taken down as that
You're
will
not even
take
going
us
to
to
score,
the
bro.
end of the first quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
Now,
1st
Oka,
and
for you,
10.
weak as shit, bro.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Okay. Yeah, I never finished that one yet. I still gotta get my levels up. The Wolves they're hard as shit to beat. I still ain't finished that one yet. That's like the last mission like I got to do. Definitely needed squad cause even with me and a friend of mine
to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Throwing for his running back and he's got him complete.
The Sheik has optical camera. Oh shit.
That's certainly playing down in distance.
That's a vicious. That sounds vicious. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to get that.
By all means.
Nope.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Drake will start the drive on the
Come, yo, hold your fucking blocks. Y'all see how, Veronica, you see how they doing me? Niggas don't want to block for shit. They hold they block for like a second and that's it.
Because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
What the fuck are you doing? How you highlight and you drop the ball, bro? Like, silly as shit, boy.
He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's 3rd down.
Boy, retarded like a motherfucker, bro. I ain't giving you shit, bro.
On 3rd and 9.
You highlight and then you bobbling the fucking ball and shit.
15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
But yeah, thanks again for the view. Ooh, he bounced off of him.
Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Right there. 54. Right there.
2nd and 2. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. On 1st and over his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kenyon Drake.
Damn.
Touchdown number 20 on the year.
Heavy armor.
The Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Very fast shooting though. Yeah, I might have to pull that video up in a second. How much did it cost? Is it still 60 or is it less? Probably 60.
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything.
And Veronica, definitely do me a solid. Let your friends know that got YouTube that I'm going to be giving away some PSN cards at 200 subs. So they definitely should subscribe, get in on it. You know, we don't want a free PSN card, right?
Sound fundamental defense thus far, and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack.
They're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Throwing again here on second down. Complete.
And you got to wrap up tackle because if it wasn't a backup, it would have been over.
Here's Carr to throw. And that is
He dropped it.
incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20.
Ooh.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the play calling. They're locked in really well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Drake. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Team color. So, Veronica, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Running, it's Drake.
Ooh, you slipped, stumble recovery, but that's one thing I do like about the realistic weather. Snow, rain, you will slip.
Now Drake, and he'll get it down here to the 43. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo. And it's the Bills with the lead in the second quarter. Josh Allen has thrown 2 touchdown passes. From there, we'll head east to stay in New York, sort of, as we check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital, see what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Russell Wilson. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
On first down, it's Drake, and he'll get about
Ain't
6
let me
up to
get
the
nothing.
27-yard line.
Easy work. It's
Third
easy
quarter
work.
and you've got the
Come
lead.
again.
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Strip the ball.
Right back to Drake. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Come on, man. Like, why the fuck is you looking around? Hike the ball, bro. He's looking around retarded like I'm not hitting the X button to rush him.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it
Yes,
at
sir.
the 44. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And they got them a quarterback a runner.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield.
They playing with my boy. They know he about to take off, and I ain't even really been going hard with him. Usually, at this stage of the game, I'm up 30-something.
I think of his vision. Straight ahead.
Watch this, though.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs.
Got
in
him.
the league.
Got him.
And Stills has got
What'd I say?
Touchdown, Miami. Kenny Stills. His 10th touchdown of the season.
Kenny Stills got a 10-piece. Put some air under it.
Able to extend that advantage.
Had him by like a couple yards. Yeah, good 5 yards he
That's
had
the
him
kind of
by.
play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And it is now
Oh,
21
21 already.
5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins.
Walk like I talk it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On the ground is Jacobs to start.
And I still got
and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses,
understanding
the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about
getting
turning
busy
upfield.
on him.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Oakland. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 15.
I'm into this
A
side.
terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Let's talk about Kenyon Drake. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Sponge! No! 81. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
They'll come out throwing here to start.
Got him again.
Going deep.
How you get caught twice?
And the defense loses him. It's
Pretty much the same route. Not the same play, but the same route.
In for a Miami touchdown. Kenny Stills, 58 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, It's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Sanders on for the extra point.
I think I might have fucked up with this one. It might hit the pole.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Our time. It's our time.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
He don't want it.
Walk right into it.
To escape, and he goes down.
Right into it.
Okafor in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Riley Dixon now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead.
Hey, Veronica, how do you like the channel so far?
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34.
Gotcha, stupid.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
They said 19. That's how I know y'all don't be knowing what the fuck y'all talking about. 21 yards, they said 19.
We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I
we
enjoy. We enjoy our
Come on, man. How you just get stuck behind the move? You stop, go around.
The performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
That's slow as juke move. You supposed to be around him, bro.
Performances you could hope for on both
He
sides.
wasn't committing on
I
that.
have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he'll get about 40 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
Come on, hold your block, bro. Like, you just let him go. The running back ain't even hit the hole yet.
And that way you often control the game.
No gain
What
on the
is you
play. It's
doing,
gonna
bro?
bring up a 3rd down.
Let's get it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Still streaming.
Okay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're
not
going to
even
start this
letting me
drive in
select the
pretty
player
good shape
closest
as
to
they
the
get it
ball.
up past the 30. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Key, medium, substitute. Game over.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The dump off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a 3rd down.
You got him.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, Mike 52.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that will be
Bro, he was wide open.
incomplete.
He still overthrew him.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Here's Riley Dixon now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
Lucky.
Might have needed just one more block as it stands. 37-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over with this lead and the football. Things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's got room.
Gone.
20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 21st touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Destroying them.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now is Carr. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Alex Okafor, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. This one winding toward a conclusion, and how would you assess how the secondary has played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. Here's Riley Dixon now, standing just outside his own goal line. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
No, he's not, because I'm taking this back to the house every time.
A shifty move by Dez. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
Ooh, I was about to do your ass dirty. And stop saying he averaging 50. You got to average what I bring back. He's not averaging 50. He might be averaging 30.
Take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They are in the 4th and Buffalo. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season.
Hang
so
on,
far.
nigga. It's like 30 seconds left. What is you talking about?
They'll run on 1st down.
Oh, no safety home. Sorry, I got to do it.
Here, middle of the field. And
Nobody was home.
Into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Sanders now to add the extra point.
Come on, man. The ball was high. Get the fuck out of here.
Delayed game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Oh, yeah?
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they
I'm
go
going to
for
do you
2.
dirty.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more.
Nah, it's 50.
Continue to pour it on here.
That's what you get when they set penalties. That's what your ass get.
For 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Well, could also result in a
stop with them saying recycled ass quotes. They wanted to win by more, nigga. No one said that.
They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Carr going to throw. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield,
all right, thanks, y'all.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
I know damn what the fuck? Why was y'all mentioning the game? Anyway,
so a victory here for the
appreciate the viewers. Hope y'all appreciate the content. Dropped a little 50-piece on them.
Was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked
lights out
together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball.
Probably gonna start another stream with like Call of Duty or something like that. So stay tuned. As always, it's your boy Eurogang 747 and franchise King Euro. We about this, Joe.
Ton of spring in their step.
Peace.
Impressive victory. So for Miami, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Oakland, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to